Okay guys, so the reason we call them sketch stretches is because we do them several times, right? It's rinse, lather, repeat. Do it again, do it again. So here I'm gonna pick a challenge, 2 objects that look the same, that are kind of similar, and try to keep a consistent light source. I'm gonna try to work small because I don't have that much time. Like, you always have to think, how much time do I have to do this piece? So I'm gonna push myself to work small. Make sure you're comfortable and make sure you know where your supplies are before you start going. I'm realizing that, you know, as a mom, the supplies keep getting swallowed by the house, right? So make sure you get organized, get yourself to get comfortable, put on a sweater if you need to, get a snack, and go for another sketch stretch. Here we go. Fight with light. Okay, I have my different pencils here. I'll start with a 3H, do a rough sketch of these. Sophie and Jacob, please cut it out. So things in the front are going to be closer. Curve for the bottom of the shoe. Really light. Oh, I don't have my eraser. Always make sure you have your eraser. Right, so Sophie, I'm going to think of the shoe as two squares, 2 rectangles that are kind of coming out in space. And I'm going to carve them out from there. Okay, the shoe kind of bends down, strap kind of bends down, and it sort of bends up, comes up, curves around. Okay, really kind of curving the 2 objects around. Just kind of comes up. This is the edge of the shoe, and then we have this pretty green color kind of coming up. It curves up. Are we laughing? You two, cut it out. What's going on? Both of you back off, otherwise I'm canceling the movie. Shh, Sophie, Jacob, quiet. Sophie, Jacob, quiet. Thinking about where the edges of the objects are. Taking a risk with line. Okay, strap 1. Strap 1. Strap 1. Strap 2. There's all this space right here. The direction of the line shows the direction of the form. Okay, so here we have a really defined this relationship here. This is the edge. And here we have the beginnings. Here's the buckle. Again, I'm working with my H. Making notes all over the page. Little notes where there are the buckles. Those angles may not be right. I'm not going to stress about it. Oh my god. Why is the baby making noise? Okay, everyone, no one make a sound. Just the curve of the inside of the shoe. This side is dark. Originally I was going to make this long. I'm going to make it as long. Make this as wide. Okay, this edge is a hard boundary. This right here, hard boundary. This is where that piece of leather meets that piece of leather, and I want to show my viewer that is a hard boundary. This right here is a hard boundary, so I'm going to emphasize that relationship. But my hatching is confusing our viewer, and goes that way. Okay, really gentle with the shoe on the back. Do I have time for the other shoe? Emphasizing this right there. That's one looking. Bending around. I feel like that shoe is later. This. Okay. Emphasizing that this is the front shoe. Carving that out in space. And then this buckle curves around. This buckle curves around. Okay, this is the other buckle, and there is a shadow happening there. There's a light here. Okay. This is a big curve, ellipses. This buckle comes around. Bending buckle. That's hard. Okay. Most of my shadow, this buckle actually comes up that way. I gotta clarify that relationship. That is not correct. I like my final. I'm not going to sense. This is a bend. And then it goes up. This is a bigger bend. And it goes up. This comes here. I'm going to start painting. It's a very complicated object to draw. Trying to go very geometric here. I feel like this is kind of a hard or soft boundary. It's sort of the edge of the shoe. I'm not going to go too detailed with this edge because that's far away in space. This is a dark area. Okay, but this is a hard boundary. This is the side of the shoe. This right here is the biggest hard boundary of all. And if I had more patience, I would go in with my pencil and I would really define that. I should really go in with a 6H or a 6B. Got these little bumps. You really would see those bumps because the shoes are further forward in space. Go in, clarify some things, pressing down with a harder line weight. Let's darken there. So we understand what's happening. That's the buckle. The buckle kind of comes there and it goes up. And it goes down here. And this is the edge of the shoe. Buckle ends here. Okay, can I tell where the light's coming from? No. So what do? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do an initial wash, trying to get a sense of the colors and values, and then I'll kind of go back in and work at it more. With some blue. A lot of paint. A lot of paint really defines those hard boundaries. Heavy on the paint. Heavy on the paint. This is hard. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of a wash for the inside of the shoe. Inside of the shoe. So all the way to the edge there. Inside of the shoe. Inside of the shoe. This is more soft. I'm going to add some more brown in there. A black color. Okay, how am I going to soften that? Soften that with more water. Water creates the soft boundary. Okay, there's light coming in right here. So pull up, pull up, pull up. Paper towel is the eraser. Soft wash right here. Not worrying too much about getting the color right, just focusing on value. Bringing everything down. I'm not going to paint that apple on the wall. Dark value all the way around. Dark value all the way around. This is a clean edge, hard boundary. Again, my hard boundaries are like where different areas of the composition are happening. Making sure I got the right angles. Making sure this is a clear edge. This is the back of the shoe. But I want that to be super dark with a lot of paint. Hard boundary, hard boundary. Don't want too much detail happening in the background. Bottom of the shoe. Bottom of the shoe. Wash, 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 wash. Don't go up to the edge of that white strap. Bottom of the shoe, bottom of the shoe. This continues, but it's a little bit lighter right here. I want to keep some light in there. I want to keep some white. I wish I had left an area white there. I feel like this is later in here. Pull some of that up. Soften up, pulling and pushing. It's a darker shadow in there. Okay, we'll have this dark on the edge. The strap actually goes up right here, but I didn't paint it in. Or I didn't put it with my pencil. Wash, 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 wash. We want that to disappear in the background. Harden that boundary with more paint. This strap actually goes up too. So I'm going to leave that there. There's a shadow under this shoe. This shoe is creating a shadow. I gotta put that in. That'll help to find the light source. Shadow. Maybe there's another shadow. It's actually the edge of the table. So this is where it gets complicated. If I bend, this will understand that it's the edge of the table. This in itself was an opportunity for a hard boundary, but I didn't put it in. Wash, wash, wash. Edge of the table, edge of the table. I'm not gonna worry about that. It's a sketch, and I can blend it. But I wish I had kept more of that white there. I'll be very slow. You don't want to overdo it. Okay. I can't find my big brush. Where's my bigger brush? Bigger brush. I want there to be some yellow to show the light. Just gonna go in there. Playful yellow. Okay, well I got the yellow on my brush. I put hints. Hints of the buckle in. I'm not really sure if I like that. Buckle hint. Buckle hint. Buckle hint. Buckle hint. Okay, so fight with light. I'm not sure if this color is right, but I'm gonna sketch. Yeah. I'm gonna pull this around. Wash in a curved way. I wish I had left this white. Oh. The pain of when you don't leave it white. It really should be white at the edge. Leave it. Just little hints. Hints. And you got the color in your brush, look around and ask yourself, where else do I see that color? And you can kind of layer it in. This is messy. I gotta clarify that boundary. I only have so much time. Okay, I see some brown under here. And I see some brown right there. The direction of your brush determines a lot. This is actually beige. Okay, so I'm getting a little confused. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to put in that green. How do I make that green? Well, let's see what I can do. Really watery Viridian. A lot of water. A lot of white. That's a little mucky. So I'm going to add a lot of water. Let me get a clean paper towel so I don't make it. Okay, back. Sometimes you just need to stare for a while and figure out your next steps. I'm pretty sure that I want to make a really light, kind of like yellowy wash for the sides here of the shoe. And I want to hardly touch it because that's where most of the light's hitting. It's one of my lightest values. Ah! Bleeding. This is a hard boundary right here, and it's bleeding in. Okay. What do you need help with, Soph? What do you think of this, Sophie? The shoes.
What?
I'm painting the shoes. Does it look like the shoes?
No.
You don't see it? Sometimes your viewer won't see what you see, and you just keep at it. Don't give up. Okay, Sophie's comment inspired me to go in and work at it because she doesn't understand that this looks like a shoe. So, what am I gonna do? Go in with my pen and still water and make sure we understand this is a shoe. So go in, and wherever there's a hard boundary, put some pen in to clarify the relationship. 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 You don't need pen throughout the entire thing. Oops. Because the pen is powerful. So if you overwork it with the pen, incomplete lines are very powerful. And as you're putting in those incomplete lines, showing that this bends over that way, you'll start to get some ideas about things that you missed. This bends up like this. And then this is a big shadow right there. Just a little bit of pen work. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Trying to help us understand that this is a strap coming out. There's a lot of water sitting right there. Pull that up. Keeping the light coming in right there. Okay, making a note to myself, this right here needs to get darker. Clarifying relationships, clarifying relationships. So this is a very important hard boundary right there. Big time hard boundary right there. Wrists with line. Keep at it. So my daughter said she didn't know what it was, but I'm gonna keep at it because that's what Valeria says to do. Hard boundary right there. Hard boundary right there. Pulling back to zoom out. Take a break. A lot of light coming in right there. Taking a swift line. This right here should be a much darker value. Oh. Bring that down. Bring that down. Okay, what's interesting is this comes out. Okay, making a hard boundary right here. Trying to show very carefully if the buckle is in the front. Telling a story, lines tell stories. Lines tell stories. And this is bending. Dark to medium. This is bending. I don't think there should be a line there. This is a shadow right here. It's darker on the side. Hatching going up. Bending a little. Bending a lot. Okay, the trouble with this in the back, don't give that too much shading. What happened up here? Okay, so I need to go back in with paint and clarify this edge right here. That needs to be clarified. Before I do that, before I switch, a couple of notes on this. Can I put some dots in so we understand this texture, this oak texture? So going back in with the pen gives me a chance to just see things that I didn't see before. Just remember drawing a scene. Pen is a chance to show textures, clarify what's what. Figure out where you need additional shadows, what's missing. That's a hard boundary. Kind of don't want to touch this stuff at the end because I feel like light is hitting the top of this shoe. Clarify where the shoe ends. Hard boundary, hard boundary. Again, I'm doing all this drawing while looking through a phone. This is a different part of the shoe, putting that edge in. Lines, taking risks with lines, bending. That darkness needs to go all the way up there. Okay, so I need to clarify this edge and this edge. Putting my pens aside, not even going to put my top back on. Okay, fight with light. The light is really hitting the edge of the buckle. That's where the shadow is. The buckle and the strap of the shoe is creating kind of like a shadow. Soften that up. Soften that up before it gets... kind of like it super dark. Gotta keep that texture in. Okay, going in with the dark. Without shadow, you can't understand light. Quote me on that. Okay, so it's super dark inside of the shoe, going up to the edge. So the pen kind of helps me to clarify this. Like going in with the pen is kind of like another way of seeing. I want to soften this up right here. Make that more of a soft boundary. Pull that up a little. It's not hard, that's soft. Okay, putting in a bit more of a wash because this is darker right there. Okay, now that I got this dark value here, I feel like I need to go back in, put in some shadows. Burnt sienna. Okay, so putting in those shadows right there. That goes right there, clarifying the hard boundaries. Soft, soft, soft. Oh, hard boundaries is where the buckle is. Okay, now I gotta creep in there with my burnt sienna and bring this all the way to the strap of the shoe. Okay, now this right here is strap on the other side. So where's my green? Where was I? This is green right here. But I'm gonna make it darker More paint. Yes. 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 Putting in some dark shadows. What is wrong? Okay, Sophie. That's too dark. Guys, okay, I think it was an accident, Sophie. Don't worry about it. Going really in with that dark boundary. Dark, 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 dark. Putting in the shadows. I want my shoes to have as much of the light as possible. So I'm gonna go in and really make things dark at the edge where the straps are. Wet on wet. Let's do some wet on wet in the background. Wet on wet, wet on wet, wet on wet. Always good to pull out, see things, big picture. I want the shoes to hog the spotlight, so they're gonna get almost everything. So the hard boundary should be really clear who is center stage and in the spotlight. The shoe. You got to put light on them. Fight with light. So going in, make sure you really understand the edge. There's a lot of paint on this shoe. Blue is one of my best friends because it's a dark value. Okay, I just put a lot of dark value on, and I'm realizing there's maybe a little more shadow in there. Did I mess with one of my boundaries? Okay, I think there's dark value right here. Might be too dark. Putting that shadow in right there. So it's really clear. Getting more of a wash. Pulling some of that dark value up. It's not that dark. Okay. Have a bit of a brown wash on. Really want to understand the edge of the buckle. And too much, too much, too much. Too much, too much, too much. Pulled it right up. Soft. Fight with light. Pull up, pull up, pull up. This is the inside of the shoe right here. But it's light. Oh, it's tricky. Maybe bring some yellow in. Okay, Sophie, you can come out.
Wait, was it 5?
Yep, it was 5. I don't like that color. It's not right. But we're focusing more on that. We're not going to get upset. I kind of want to stop, but I feel like we don't understand everything that's happening. And sometimes you may need to stop and take a break because you just don't know and you're getting lost in your painting. So make sure to do that from time to time. My white and yellow is getting very mucky. White and yellow. Jacob, the kids at home are listening to you guys fight and they don't like it. They just texted me and said they didn't like it. So cut it out, guys. The kids are watching. Ah, no! Alarm bells.